Hey guys and ladies. Yeah, I had another question for you guys, or just, well, the last video wasn't a question. I have a question for you now. Um, I was just wondering, what has been your worst date? I was just sitting here thinking, it's been a long time since I've been out on a date. It's been about 2 years ago now, and I wanted to share my experience with you guys and see who else has had crappy experiences. I'm sure there's a lot of people. There are tons of people that have been on bad dates, but I want to hear from you and what your bad dates have been like. I haven't dated even my ex-boyfriends, and that's saying something. I mean, usually, you court a girl or a guy. I think girls can court guys, but I'm weird. I open doors for my guy, and uh, I'm respectful. Well, equally, the guy and the girl are supposed to be respectful to one another, but I mean, I do little things for my guy, like buy him flowers, stuff that guys do for the girl. Um, but anyway, my point is, I haven't even been on dates with my ex-boyfriends. The two guys that I have been with, it was kind of like high school puppy love kind of stuff. Like, oh, you want to date? I think you're cute. Let's date. Like, that's it. There's no dating. There was no dating. There was no, oh, I'll take you out for dinner and some movies, and then we'll just hang out for a few weeks, and then we'll start dating. No, it was just like, hey, how are you? You're hot. You're hot too. Let's date. Okay. Like, of course I knew him for a few weeks, but we never went on dates. And I think that really, like, you should, normal people, once they meet somebody that they like, they go on dates. They hang out first. They become friends first before they start dating. And, I'm grown up now. I realize that. I mean, I know that that was in my teenage years. Of the whole, just going out with the guy without even really caring about his favorite color. We've all done that, I'm sure, in high school and junior high. Just had a crush and just wanted to date, and we really didn't know what the hell we were doing. But now, now that we're grown up, there's ways to court and woo a woman. And anyway, so I was thinking of the last date that I had. This is my second date that I've been on, and I was 19, and I'm 21 now, so it's been 2 years ago. My last date before 2 years ago was when I was 12, and it was with my boyfriend that I had when I was 12. We were already dating whenever we went out on the date. But so I don't think that really even counted. So anyway, I was going to tell you guys about this experience. So, okay, I go into Walmart, and I see this guy working there, and like, I think he's hot, and I kind of look at him, and he catches my eye right when I fucking look at him, and I'm like, oh shit, and I like look down and look away, like he didn't just look at me, but then I caught myself and I looked back, and he winked at me, and I was like, oh shit, and I was freaking out. And anyway, I just kept walking, like, I was like, be cool, be cool. And so I just kept walking, and my friend was with me. I was like, do you know who that guy is? And she knew who he was, so she was like, you have to go up to him and talk to him. I was like, girl, I'm not gonna go up to him in the middle of Walmart and say, hey, I like you. I'm not that kind of person. I think a girl can go up to a guy, but it's not very classy of me to just kind of be like, hey, you're hot, let's go out. It's not classy. I don't know what the proper response would be for me to handle that situation, but I freaked out. I have social anxiety already, so it's hard for me just to get out of the house. But to ask a boy out, that's kind of just borderline freaking out to me. So I will freak out if anybody tries to make me ask somebody out. I would rather them do it. I would rather the boy ask me out. And I kind of think that's the way it should be, right? I really do think the guy should take the initiative if clearly he's into me. But anyway, uh, Okay, so my friend knew the guy, so she was like, okay, well, if you don't want to go up to him, I was like, well, he's working right now. I don't want to get him in trouble. I was just trying to make any excuse up to not do this because it had been a while since I had been in a relationship, and I really just was kind of scared to go into it. But anyway, so she gives him my phone number. She had him stored into her phone. She knew him from school, so he contacts me and we start texting, and that night I had a couple of beers in me, so I got confident, which is very stupid, ladies. I'm telling you right now. If you're kind of not sure about what you want to do about a certain thing, and you're like, oh, a couple of beers will help me. No, it will not. It will make you make decisions that you really don't want to make, but in your drunken stupor, you will make them because you feel more confident. And in the morning, you're like, damn, I'm stupid. What the fuck did I just do? So we've all had, I guess, a lot of people have had those little moments, drunken moments, but that was one of those moments. And I woke up and I was like, oh God. The next day I was like, what did I do? I had told this guy that I would go out on a date with him because my friend that I was living with assured me that I needed to do this. It had been a while since I was with a guy. I needed to get out. So I was like, okay, all right, fine, I'll go. So he wanted to meet me at his workplace to go out on a date, so on his lunch break. So I was like, okay, let's do this thing, and went with him. And where do we go? We go to Taco Bell. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Taco Bell. It's probably one, if not my favorite fast food restaurant. But I mean, things are cheap, they're awesome, they're good. The Baja sauce and like the what's the special really awesome Mountain Dew that they have? It's like a really weird like sea green. It's really good. I forgot. It's been like a year since I've been to Taco Bell. No shit. I just don't eat out anymore. Um, but anyway, so we went to Taco Bell, and already I was like, great, he's just gonna be cheap. But then again, I was like, it's a first date. We're getting to know each other. He's not supposed to take me to like Azteca, which is a Mexican restaurant in town here. So I was like, okay, whatever. This could work. It's Taco Bell, like Taco Bell and whatever. So we went there, and I didn't bring any money. I didn't bring any money because I think that the guy is supposed to pay for the girl. D Am I wrong? I just naturally thought that he was going to pay for me, so I didn't bring any money. And we get there up to the menu, and he pulls out his credit card, tells the lady what he wants, and swipes it. And I see him swipe it, and I kind of think to myself, that's odd. Um, well, maybe he just did it on impulse and he's going to pay for my stuff. But he gets his stuff and he goes right and sits down at the table and leaves me standing there at the menu. And so I'm kind of like, what the hell? And I just kind of stare up at the menu be cool, like, act like you have money. And so I said, okay, I need to get the cheapest thing on the menu. And and I said, okay, I just want a cheese roll up. And she's like, okay, that'll be $1. So I dig in my pocket. I'm like, surely I have to have like $1 and change. Nope, I didn't have $1 and change. I had nothing but lint in my pocket and maybe like just fuzz, a toothpick, and I didn't have anything. So I was like, I had to tell the lady for $1 and something order. I said, oh, I'll be right back. I left my wallet in the car. So I run out to the car. He sees me running out, I guess. And anyway, so I run out to the car and I dig like under my seats, and I finally come up with $1.07, and I give it to her and we sit down and we're talking, and I'm like humiliated at this point. I couldn't even get a drink for myself, and he's got this big ass drink, and I'm so thirsty, and I had to excuse myself to go to the bathroom to get a drink of water from the fucking bathroom sink because I was so thirsty because the damn ass didn't buy me a drink. So I had to sit there and watch him drink his drink, his big ass. It wasn't a small ring, it was a big ass, and he got like 3 burritos and like 4 tacos. He was hungry, and I was hungry looking at him, and I was just like, dear God, just let me make it through this shit. And anyway, so we're sitting there, And oh yeah, he babbles on about his ex the whole time. He just got through a bad breakup, and so I was like, great. So I have to sit here and listen to this rebound shit, or just his problems, like. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, shit, just I want to go. And he's talking about her, and guess what? She fucking messages him, like, and he's sitting there reading that and then telling me how stupid she is. I don't want to hear about that. You're here with me. You are here at this restaurant with me. Can you talk about me, please? So anyway, it's just that crap for a long time. Then I found out he's best friends with like my arch enemy from high school. And by the way, if you don't know who Arch Enemy the band is, you go listen to him right the fuck now. But anyway, he's friends with this guy that I tried to date in high school. But the guy said that he wouldn't date me because I had a beer gut. Okay. And his new girlfriend, I got so pissed at him for saying that. Like, what an asshole, right? But the kicker is his girlfriend that he's engaged to now is bigger than I am. It makes no sense. But just anyway, fuck him. But I'm sitting there and he's best friends with this guy that I had such problems with in high school and that humiliated me. And I'm like, well, great. Like, there's no way that I could be friends with his friends then, because his friend is my fucking enemy from hell. So I'm sitting there like, this is not going to work. There's just no way this is going to work. This is why I don't date. This is why I do not put myself out there. I don't smile at a guy if I think he's even cute, because he is going to screw me over, or he's just not going to be right for me, because I try. I do. I've tried. I've tried looking for guys like on OkCupid. That shit does not work. Don't even fucking try to go to OkCupid or Match.com or eHarmony or any of those bullshit sites, because all it is just horny motherfuckers. All they want is ass, ladies. They just want ass. They just want to get in your panties. Like, that's it. But if you want a guy to just get in your panties, that's the way to do it. So anyway, guys, I'm running short on time, but that's my story. Basically, I thanked him for the meal that he did not buy me, and he found out later that that's why I ran to my car, because I didn't have any money, and he was so humiliated and promised me to take me back out, but I did not let him take me back out. And dudes, I mean, I know that not every guy in the world is like that, but just, they're not here. They're not in this town. So tell me, what is your date experiences, okay? What is your worst one? I want to know. Make me a video response or leave a comment. And please, please, please tell me, what would you like me to talk about? Or anything. I don't care. Advice, what do you want to talk about? Whatever. And again, I'm not naked. See, I have a shirt on, so don't flag me. Okay. Bye, babies. Thanks for watching, and I'll make something soon.